on to a look forward on lankacricket.lk at the T20 series brought to you by Dialogue. Don't forget you can get your tickets by dialing 444 on Dialogue and watch the match at Colombo R. Premadasa Stadium on Thursday. Looking at the squad, Avishka Gunawardena joining me to tell us a bit more about these uncapped new faces that we're seeing. Avishka, Binura Fernando, Jeffrey Van Der Sey, Shehan Jayasuriya, Dasun Shanaka, Dhananjaya De Silva. Who are these guys?
Binura, Van Der Sey and Dasun were basically under me a couple of years ago when I was at SSC. All three, I mean, if I'm talking about those three guys, are very, very talented boys. And I know Dasun Shanaka will be ideal for a T20. He's a batsman who can clear the boundary by a long way. And if you see him, you wouldn't expect him to clear the boundary by because he's not that big build. He's not like heavily big build, but he has a very, very big, I would say, bat swing So because of that, Binura, to me, I would still give him some time to come into international cricket because he's just 21 and super left arm fast bowler, fast medium bowler, and who can bat well. I mean, I would say, I'm seeing another Duan Soisai in him, right? 6'2" and who has a nice action and a lot of bounce. But playing a T20, I wouldn't mind having a look at him, how he handles international cricket. And Van Der Sey, right arm leg spinner, who has done well. One thing with Van Der Sey is very confident. Very confident. Any time you give him the ball, he's ready to bowl. I mean, there are some bowlers bowl yatra ganna baya kiyana ne samara batsman la dakkama samara situation la bowl karanna baya mocker excuse ekina but not Van Der Sey. I mean, he's someone who has a lot of confidence. So I'm also excited to see these guys how they go.
What about Shehan Jayasuriya and Dhananjaya De Silva? Are they good T20 batsmen or Dhananjaya De Silva more suited for the longer game?
Yeah, I mean, they're all young guys. I mean, so I don't know whether T20, whether we can gauge the ability by giving them a T20 game. They're all young boys who have performed well in the club tournament. And T20 එකක් කිව්වම ශානක පොඩි වෙලාවයි තියෙන්නේ and it's always a situation where you don't have time to go get settled as a batsman. Settle වෙලා කරන්න වෙලාවක් නැහැ from the time you get to the wicket you have to start getting runs. And also when it comes to a bowler, you wouldn't get to bowl those normal lines and lengths where you bowl with the new ball and try to get a wicket. If you're a spinner, you try to spin the ball and get a wicket. So I don't know whether T20 is the right format to gauge their ability, but I'm glad that these youngsters are getting a chance.
Having said that, Avishka, we have the chairman of selectors, Kapila Vijayagunawardena, saying that he wants to see how these guys go to see what their abilities are like because they have potential. හැබැයි Avishka කියන විදිහට T20 එක දාන එක පොඩ්ඩක් අවදානම් තත්ත්වයක් නේ පොඩ්ඩක් භයානකයි. So is it better to actually keep them back, play them in a few A tours or put them directly into a T20 game? Confidence එක ගහලා යන්න පුළුවන් gamble.
ඕකේ දෙපැත්තක් තියෙනවා. සමහරවිට batsman කෙනෙක්ට bowler 10ක් 15ක් bat කරලා හොඳ inning එකක් වැදුනොත් he can get confidence out of that. And the same way අපි කියමු bowler කෙනෙක් obviously you are not trying to take wickets most of the time you are trying to defend. If you bowl a dot ball, you have won the game, you have won the battle. If you bowl a good over for 5-6 runs, you have won the battle. So bowler කෙනෙක් වුණාම හරි defensive and anything. Batsman කෙනෙක්ට confidence එනවා වගේ bowler කෙනෙක්ට බැරි වෙලා හරි over දෙකක හොඳ batsman කෙනෙක් ඇවිල්ලා ලොකු runs ටිකක් ගැහුවොත් එයාගේ confidence නැති වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම අපේ ලංකාවේ සිරිතක් තියෙනවා එහෙම බැරි වෙලා හරි එක මැච් එකක දෙක බෝලර් කෙනෙක්ට එහෙම දෙයක් වුණොත් සමහරවිට ඒ ළමයා අන්තක් කරලා දානවා අවුරුද්දකට දෙකකට. So ඕකේ දෙපැත්තක් තියෙනවා. ඉතින් මම කියන්නේ ඒකයි හරි පරිස්සමෙන් බලන්න ඕනේ මේගොල්ලන්ගේ ability එක මේගොල්ලෝ handle කරන විදිය pressure එක ඒ ඇරෙන්න ලොකුවට අපිට T20 cricket matches දෙකකින් මේ youngsters ලගේ future එක ability එක decide කරන්න අමාරුයි.
Future and ability future එකක් නෑ. ability ගොඩක් තියෙනවා. චාමර කපු ගෙදර. එයා ආයෙත් ගෙනල්ලා squad එකට balance කරන්න experience එක. Avishka, is that a good call, you think?
Very tough call actually. I mean, I seriously didn't know. I seriously don't know what to say about it because Kapu has been trying to find his form for the last 2 years. I mean, we all know he can play big shots. He can turn a game, but he hasn't done anything for the last 2 years to get a recall to play for Sri Lankan team. That is my point. But you never know. He might come good. He has experience. He's a good fielder. He can hit the ball a long way. You never know. My only doubt is what has he done to claim a place justify his place.
What about Dinesh Chandimal? He has done enough in the test match arena and the one day arena now to justify his place, but the selectors say they are resting him for the test matches.
Well, if selectors are saying that, we have to go by that. Otherwise, I don't see why any other reason why Chandi should be out of the T20 side, unless like the selectors are saying that he's being rested or giving the youngsters a chance because we all know his ability and his capabilities, so that he can walk into the T20 team anytime, and they are just trying out a few players. Other than that, I don't see any other reason why Chandimal should be left out.
Yeah, and there's another one left out, Lahiru Thirimanne. What about him?
I guess it's the same. It should be the same reason. Otherwise, I can't think of any other reason. So let's hope it's that reason, nothing else.
Lasith Malinga is back to being the captain. Avishka, he handles captaincy pretty well. Actually, World Cup dinner captain so where does he get this?
Well, sometimes it's good to. I mean, sometimes you get the best out of a player when you give him the responsibility. You know, but I guess Lasith has been carrying the responsibility for quite a long time in the side by being the main strike bowler in the team. But then when you are the captain, there are a lot more things you have to think about, not only your bowling. So I guess it might work well. I mean, it did work well in the T20 World Cup, but it might be good for the country and him.
Yeah, let's hope it is, and let's hope it works out for a couple of matches that Sri Lanka end up winning. But never say, with an unpredictable Pakistan side, it's going to be very interesting. So don't forget to wear your Dialogue team t-shirts to the matches. You can win them by checking out our website or our Facebook page on lankacricket.lk, leaving a comment, and you can stand yourself a chance to win some great prizes on lankacricket.lk. Don't forget to dial 444 also and get your tickets for the T20s. I'm sure a lot of you are waiting with bated breath. Friday's a holiday, so make sure you get down to the ground on Thursday. We'll be back looking back at that T20 series when we come back on lankacricket.lk.
Don't be constrained. Be versatile, be flexible. You have the power. Set talk time, SMS and data quotas to match your style and enjoy the full potential of your mobile package. It's my plan from Dialogue. Absolute power to you.
To create your own plan, visit www.dialogue.lk/myplan or call 1777 for more information.